Okay, happy March. Happy March 3rd. Vera here, Shira here, and we're gonna be talking about oils for every age. We have also Cheryl is gonna maybe pop in, say some words, and Gail, all of you can say some words from your experience because we all have various experience using oils for every age, right? It's not just there, we can use them in every different part of our life. So that's what we're going to be talking about tonight, and when it's appropriate to use the oils at what time and what place. Shira, do you want to say anything about oils for every age before we begin?
Yay! I love
Okay.
that we are every age here.
Yeah, we
Maybe
are
not
every
every age,
age.
but many ages, I'm sure.
Yes, yes, we are every age here. We need some toddlers to come through on the chat. Okay, um, so first of all, doTERRA oils are the most tested and the most trusted essential oils on the market. And we make sure that they're not only safe, but the wisest choice to use for your family. So I'm a big fan of informing mothers who have little babies the importance of using essential oils instead of pharmaceuticals and chemicals. Um, so any age between infants and 2 years old is totally safe. You just need to make sure to dilute a lot. And a great place to put oils on babies is on the bottoms of their feet. And that helps support a healthy immune system. So just putting On Guard on the bottoms of the feet. Adults can do this too, but babies, you don't want to be rubbing it all around the babies, especially if they're like newborns. But bottoms of feet are perfectly fine. Tamer is great for belly issues, especially colicky babies, because that seems to be something like when babies have trouble sleeping, it's a digestion issue. So putting it on the bottoms of the feet, really fabulous. Anything you want to say about this? Anybody? Shira, Gail.
I have an invisible baby and I put On Guard on the bottom of that baby's feet. I actually just screenshot this and sent it to a friend with a
Mm.
2-year-old who is having many colicky, many issues going to bed.
Mhm. Yeah, so it's incredibly calming, incredibly soothing. Just throw it on that baby. Also, putting on along the spine of the baby is fine too. Just make sure to dilute. Obviously, don't put like directly, essential oil directly right on the baby's back, but rather dilute it. And of course, diffuse. I mean, in the baby's room. Today, I was talking to a friend. Her son has is allergic to mold or something's going on, and Breathe is one of the oils that's really helpful for that situation. And when there's any particles or toxins in the air like mold, diffuser can be very beneficial. So you just put 3 to 5 drops in the diffuser, put it in the room, the baby's room, the toddler's room, whatever, and just let it go. I mean, we have diffusers going all around our house. Also, unscented lotion. There's a lot of like lotions on the market that have fragrance in it for babies, which is insane. You can make your own scented, I guess, lotion by just using essential oils, which is obviously not fragrance. There's no chemicals in essential oil, but there are in fragrance. We talked about that in the non-toxic living class, how much toxins are in fragrance. So this is just making your own unscented lotion. Okay, pregnancy. Right? So Shira, do you have anything to say on this, on any notes here? You work with a lot of pregnant women sometimes in your yoga classes and stuff.
Hmm.
So okay, well, you had to think about that. So I guess not. I tend to work with a lot of pregnant women in my yoga classes, and I always find that using oils to just help with relaxation is so key. Stress is like the worst thing for a baby. Like a baby can energetically feel the stress in the body. And so anything that's going to help reduce stress for the mom, lavender, serenity, on the bottoms of the feet. And then copaiba is very good for boosting the milk supply. underneath the tongue, which I had no idea. Also, fennel is very good for boosting milk supply. And then Terrazyme is a digestive enzyme, and this helps settle the stomach. So recently, a friend of mine, she doesn't use oils, she doesn't use anything. She was so sick. And partly is because her digestion is just like a mess right now because she's pregnant. But the Terrazyme will be very, very nice to help your stomach and to have the baby's stomach be settled. And it's passed through the breast milk. That is so super cool. Basil and fennel help, wonderful for milk supply. But you need to be careful with peppermint because some women note a decrease in milk supply. So this would be good if you want to decrease your milk supply, and then basil and fennel are great if you want to increase your milk supply. Okay, school age kids. All right, so school age kids, my children they love this stuff so much. And I'm not just trying to be salesy about it, but really they do honestly love the omega oils. And I tell them it's brain juice. Omega oils are brain juice. And then the vitamin has a little smiley on it, and it's like a watermelon flavor. And that's for immunity and just to help with immune support. And then the probiotic, they take it like a candy, and it fills their little belly with a good probiotic. So my daughter, I wouldn't call her the healthiest either in the world. She can live off like, bread products forever, but I feel good that she's actually getting this every morning. It makes me really happy because she eats sometimes school lunch. I don't know what's going on there, but this makes me happy that she has it. So they have this all for kids. So if you have kids in your family, if you know somebody who has kids, you can give them like little samples. I love giving my friends little satchels of the probiotics. And then the On Guard beadlets are great. They can pop that in their mouth. You can even put a little On Guard beadlet in the pouch of a baby, like those little sucky things that you can put it in there. It's totally safe for the baby. Good for baby's immunity. We also have the kids collection, and it comes with flashcards. And the flashcards help the children like identify what feelings they're feeling. So there's stronger, there's calmer, there's thinker, there's tamer, there's brave, and there's steady. And you can say, oh, how are you feeling right now? Again, I was talking to a friend today, and her child is having some emotional like reactions, as we all do. I mean, who doesn't have an emotional reaction? But it's so powerful to inhale, take a pause, put the oil on your palms, rub your palms together and inhale, and identify the feeling. How are you feeling right now? I'm feeling steady. Are you feeling steady right now? Or you need calmer? Do you need to feel a little more brave? So it's a great way to open up the dialogue with kids and help them convert their feelings in a different way than just like pure reactionary. It just gives them a pause. It's like an invisible just boundary. And of course, when they're inhaling the essential oils, it affects their olfactory, which is responsible for emotions and memory. So in turn, it's also calming their nervous system and allowing their parasympathetic nervous system to work. So I love the kids collection. I use this a lot when my kids were toddlers. Not so much anymore. Now they use the more, these. But Calmer is amazing. Calmer is a bomb, and it's one of my favorite. Anybody want to say anything? Gail, Shira? Okay.
This is my favorite thing to gift new moms.
Yes, yes,
Mhm.
yes.
So cute. It's so cute, and they use it.
Yeah, it's
know?
a great gift.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
yeah.
I gave it to my 11-year-old nephew. He really, really struggles with anger management. And so I got him the whole kit of the essential oils with the keychain and everything. And he gets to take it to school now and use whatever he needs to manage his moods, whether he's ADD, so whether it's focus or whatever. And it's really nice because my sister can't get him to eat right. So he's at least using oils for now. So
I mean, I just think about it like I was such a hot mess when I was younger. I had so much rage. And if my mom had given me something like that, I'm not saying that I would maybe like turn into some, you know, I don't know, but it would at least open up the dialogue. There was just no dialogue. There was just so much dysfunctionality in my home. I did not know how to manage my mood at all. At all. I just yelled all the time, you know? So I had to unlearn that, you know, when I got married and when I went into recovery, I had to learn how to communicate. Do I still have moments where I like flip my switch? It's very rare, but it took time. But I love the fact that starts at a very young age, that kids can start the communication. My son struggles with anger. He yells at his sister all the time. And we're like, dude, chill. Like, you can't have this kind of anger, you know? All right, moving on. Okay, oils for every age. Shira, why don't you talk about lifelong vitality and adolescence? Because you know, why not?
Girl, let's start with adolescence. Okay. I mean, who wasn't covered in pimples? So I had a definite acne problem. And these two things are on this same page because they go together. These things go together hand in hand. Your skin is the biggest organ in your body, and specifically what's going on with your digestion is going to impact your skin. So when I was young, I went to a dermatologist to take care of my skin, and I got something called retinol A and other chemicals like I used to wash my skin with Cetaphil, if anyone's ever taken Cetaphil, and it seems like it would be clean, but it's full of endocrine disruptors and it's full of toxins. And what actually happened as I got older is I cleaned up what I was eating. I stopped eating sugar, dairy, and gluten, and my skin cleared up pretty naturally. And the reason why the HD Clear skincare and the Lifelong Vitality are on the same page, I mean, literally they're on the same page, including for adolescents and I would say adults as well, because the nutrients that you're getting into your system and what you are putting into your system makes a huge impact on the health of your skin. So I personally have not tried Vera, the HD Clear skincare, but I hear wonderful things about it. I know Joanna likes it. The Lifelong Vitality is a perfect way to get the micronutrients that one would get from eating an absurd amount of fruits and vegetables that would be just too many to consume as a human. And then also the omegas, which Vera referred to earlier as the brain juice for the kids. These are your brain pills. And the alpha CRS is for clearing and cleansing out the free radicals. And free radicals are basically toxins that live in our polluted air. So it's like a triple knockout way to work for your organs, for your brain, for your digestion, for your joints, because that's also omegas, for your hair, that's also omegas, your skin, and help resolve some of the pollution that is here. I mean, it's here. It's
right.
here.
And the cool thing is like adolescents can take a half dosage. So, I mean, again, I would have loved to have something like this sorry about that.
I wonder, would you have actually taken?
Hey, Melissa, glad you're on. I would have loved to take this as an adolescent because I suffered from bulimia and depression. And I wonder how that would have helped my gut health and stabilize my mood, just having like a healthy supplement, because I was so deficient in nutrients and that caused a lot of my depression and anxiety. So I wonder what's that? I just wonder. You know, yeah. It's easy now to be in retrospect and think like, oh, you know, we're so healthy. But like, I was, again, a very hot suicidal mess in high school. And your emotions are like, I mean, who doesn't have a hard time in high school? And if you didn't have a hard time in high school, God bless you. Like, that's amazing. But high school's tough, and adolescents need, all the support they can handle. So yeah,
Mm.
I'm gonna go back. Somehow I lost it there. So hold on. It closed down on me. All right, there we go. I found it. All right, share. Back to this. All right, back to adolescence. We're getting up there, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so we have also using a diffuser is very beneficial for adolescents, and that's a really cool black diffuser that is can be used in like an adolescent's room. And it's not, doesn't look like your mom's diffuser. It's like, you ever heard of like not your mom jeans? That's like not your mom's diffuser. And then Clary Calm is for that time of the month, and you can put it over your ovaries or on your pulse points, and it just helps balance your PMS. So if you have a teenager in your home and they're struggling with emotions and emotional regulation, Clary Calm is a really great oil to help with that. Okay, and Shira, you already talked about lifelong vitality. Does anybody here want to share anything about their experience with lifelong vitality? Katie, are you still on? Do you want to share anything about it? Oh,
Hello, yes, I am
okay.
here.
Yeah, you want to say something?
Well, since I start taking the vitamins, I feel with more energy.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. Like I start feeling the change in my body gradually.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I take it every morning, and it just helps with energy, focus, my skin, and it's a lot of nutrients, it's a lot of omegas, and also cellular regeneration, and it just helps with optimal health, as Shira has shared before. So every adult should be taking it, and if it's too much to take the whole dosage, then you could take the half dosage. I'm a big fan of like starting off really small and then gradually include, adding it to your regimen. Right, Shira? Like, you just
I'll
start in the
also
morning.
totally, yeah. And yeah, for some people, less is more too. You don't have to take the whole thing, especially in like the gradual, see how your body does. I would also like to add that that Clary Calm, teens, adolescents, and adults using Clary Calm. And for that time of the month, I found that with the Lifelong Vitality Pack, my time of the month is more graceful and less painful. And I'm not sure exactly what it is. It might be that the nutrient support is there, and when you have the right nutrients, your body will have a more easeful experience through a tough time.
That's right. Amen, sister. I'm going to go back to the adult. So we're back to the adult. So good. We're we're exactly where we need to be. Most of us are adults, so this is going to be good for us. Terrazyme and lemon. Do you want to talk about this?
I love Terrazyme. And I love how Joanna explains what is Terrazyme. And
Yeah.
Terrazyme is like a Pac-Man. And the Pac-Man, when you eat, you take your Terrazyme and you eat, and the Pac-Man eats up the food. And it also helps distribute the nutrition into where it needs to go. And it breaks up the food so it's easier to digest. I love how she talked about that. Also, you can take Terrazyme on an empty stomach, and I believe what does it do? Strengthen your ligaments?
Connective tissue.
Connective tissue. So I'm a huge fan of Terrazyme. Terrazyme for life. And lemon, do you want me to talk about lemon?
Yeah, I mean, you just put it in your water, and it's good for detoxifying your body.
And any citrus oil that you have, grapefruit,
yeah,
orange, clementine, And it makes your water more enticing.
Yeah.
So you drink more.
Exactly. And if you drink more water, you flush more stuff out. So it's super, super good as I have my water right here. All right. And then let's just talk about the three ways to use essential oils, which you all know. Shira, do you want to talk about this?
Option 1, aromatic, as in oils in your diffuser. And you can explore and play around with the kind of scents that you like. Often the citrus and the peppermint is uplifting and energizing. And we prefer the aromatic diffusers over, say, a scented candle that most likely has what's called fragrance in it, which is a synthetic made in a lab and often toxic.
Yeah. Amen.
Continue.
And then topical, you can just like rub it on your body. And you use oils daily to increase the stress and to decrease stress and energy and to increase energy. So you can just use them. Like last night, I fell when I was ice skating. I didn't fall last night, but I fell yesterday. But last night I used oils topically because I had so much pain in my knee, and it helps reduce the pain. And then I also taught yoga today. So I was like doing yoga poses on a busted knee. So anyway, the whole point is like the oils help support the recovery and help you just repair. And then internal is this is just for doTERRA. You can use up to 24 drops internally for optimal health. Another example is on Saturday, I lost my voice. I was in Miami and I just woke up and I just didn't have a voice.
Wow.
And I went to my friend's house because I did not have any oregano, but she did have oregano. She's awesome. She has like all the oils. And I was like, oh my God, I need oregano. And she gave me like a little thing to take with me. And I drank oregano and On Guard, which most people would never do. You could just put them in capsules, but I'm pretty hardcore sometimes. So I just put it in. By Sunday I could talk again, but I literally could not talk on Saturday. And so there was some sort of viral thing going on. I wasn't sick. I didn't have a cold. People are like, did you have a cold? Or I'm like, no, I don't know, lost my voice. So yeah, stay in the game, put the oils in your water, helps with detox, all that. And last month, I don't know who got the promo, but if you did, you got 3 oils for free. Is it 3 or 4? I think it was 3 oils for free. So that was awesome. And yeah, let's talk about the glory years. What do you want to say about the glory years, Shira?
The glory, look how happy these people are.
They're so glorious.
I mean, the glory is glory. Yeah. So, as you get older, the skin gets a bit thinner, and the fractionated coconut oil is really, really nice on your skin, very soothing, and it's good to dilute. And on top of that, really for all of us, diluting your oils will allow them to absorb over a larger area of your body. So it's a smart idea to use it really anyway. And then we've got Lifelong Vitality, which really is like a lifelong, literally lifelong, you want a long life. Lifelong Vitality supports joints, as you get older, energy, and nourishes the brain. Yeah.
And then the bone nutrient complex helps with bone density and helps with your bone mass. And it has vitamin D, vitamin 3, because as you get older, you lose the bone density. So I started doing weight lift, like very, very moderate weight training. In fact, that's why I'm like very sore, because I did that on Monday and I'm like extremely sore. And I fell ice skating. So I'm very sore, but like that's another way to build your muscles is by actually doing weight training. But this helps also is by just taking a really good bone nutrient complex. And then inflammation is something as you get older, you're just gonna feel like more things hurt. And like my kids can fall on the ice and get up and like now I fall on the ice and like I could feel I'm like having trouble walking upstairs. So yeah, I mean, it happens as you get older and we know we want to stay like 20 forever, but that's not the case. So turmeric helps with inflammation, and any disease in the body, any discomfort is caused by inflammation. So turmeric has an oil and a powder together. You take it together and it decreases inflammation. So this is an example of your wellness box, which is now free shipping, which is great. All wellness boxes come with free shipping, and the free product of the month. So this is an example of that. I'm going to open it up to any questions right now. Oh, actually, you know what? I do want to share with you guys what the free oil of the month is, because everyone wants to know. Everyone's sitting there waiting to know what the free product of the month is. And this month it's actually Ravinsara. Ravinsara. And you can also get a free sample of that oil that I can't read. Magnificent. I can't know. Jeez.
Wait, how do you get the free sample? Just with the
Yeah.
with 25 PV?
Yep. With qualified.
Oh no, I missed it.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm
Oh,
sure
so
there'll be other
sad.
opportunities. But yeah, that you get, it's called oh God, this is pathetic. I'm sorry, this is embarrassing. I will get back to that. Okay, we're gonna open it up to questions, and I just want to let you know, turmeric is 10% off. Okay, questions for Shira or me about any of the oils that we talked about or any of the supplements. Melissa, I'm so glad you're on because you're learning a little bit more about your products. And that's great that you're going to be learning about this as well.
Yeah, this is very interesting.
Yes, obviously. Yes. Love it. Love it. Love it.
Will there be any informational pamphlets coming that's going to say what I can take directly?
Yes. They
Okay.
send you
Okay.
a whole wonderful little brochure
Okay.
that gives you an overview. And then of course you have me, you have this group, and you have the last video I sent you, which was all about nutrition and healing,
Yes.
which goes together. This
Okay.
wonderful. Any questions? Anybody wondering what the heck Ravinsara is good for? Because I'll be honest with y'all, I don't really know. So let me share. I mean, I know a lot about oils, but that's the one I don't know about. Probably Gail knows about it. So it comes from Madagascar. Madagascar. Fresh and earthy. Ravinsara essential oils has potent cleansing and refreshing benefits. It can be diffused to refresh a room or added to your favorite skin cleanser, similar in chemistry to eucalyptus. Ravinsara is a milder option. So I guess it's like a less intense option than eucalyptus.
No, eucalyptus is intense.
Yes.
I'm excited about this one.
It takes 1 pound, 1 pound of Ravinsara to make one little bottle. Wow. You can add it to a soothing Epsom salt bath and you can diffuse it. You can add a few drops to a spray bottle with water to spray on hands or surface. That's nice in the summertime. And you can put it in your cleanser to make cleansing. It works well with peppermint, Douglas fir, eucalyptus. That's interesting that you would mix it with eucalyptus, tea tree, and copaiba. And here's also a little video of how we source. Again, we work directly with the farmers in Madagascar. So we make sure that they're paid fairly and on time. And yeah, we support the women who work the land, which is really important in a place like Madagascar where there are not a lot of economic opportunities. So you know that when you're getting that Ravinsara, you are supporting someone else who's working the land. So that video is available on the website if you wanted to learn more about how we source the Ramansara in Madagascar. So I bet you didn't know that, Shira, right?
Yo, I didn't, and I'm grateful I do now.
Just in case it was like a Jeopardy question that you would, never know about. And then let's just say a few words about turmeric. Who loves turmeric? I
Oh,
love
may I please say something about turmeric?
Yes.
Okay. I recently had a tooth extract out of my head. And the oral surgeon prescribed Advil and ibuprofen. And I know that Advil and ibuprofen affect your liver. And so I choose not to take those. I know many people use those over-the-counter painkillers, but
Yeah.
I do at this point in my life, try the best I can to not use them. And turmeric as a inflammation reducer also becomes a pain reducer. And so what I did to alleviate the pain of having that tooth extracted, which is like, it is painful, as that hole heals up. What I did was I doubled down on the turmeric before the surgery. So I started doubling down on the turmeric. I also doubled down on my copaiba, and I would put the copaiba like in my mouth and kind of swoosh it around because copaiba is also anti-inflammatory. And I also use deep blue capsules because that's like supreme anti-inflammatory.
Yes.
And I had a really fast recovery.
Wow.
Like it took me, really in one day I was, doing normal things, but it was just a couple days of soreness. So
wow, amazing. I love it. I love it. Like there's nothing better than turmeric. Okay. Turmeric, guys, all you have to do is look up turmeric history, right? It has been used for thousands of years, dating back nearly 4,000 years, guys. 4,000 years. This is before CVS. This is before Walgreens, before all of that. It has a long, long history of medical uses. Has been used in Ayurvedic medicine and has been used in South Asia for centuries. It's definitely one of the most valuable spices that has been traded. So turmeric, even like right now I've got turmeric and copaiba, and I just put it right on my knee, my knee that I fell on. I just rub it on. It's super easy. And did you know that turmeric is also really good for your skin? You can add it to your skincare routine. So not only is it incredible internally, but topically, it's amazing. And then you can just like put turmeric right on your tongue, just like this. You could put it in a capsule. For cancer prevention and cancer support, turmeric's always recommended. And again, this is tremendously more powerful than herbs. So very concentrated, very powerful. These are your anti-inflammatory best friends, copaiba and turmeric. Turmeric is 10% off this month. So just so you know, love on that turmeric. And it's March and all those leprechauns are jumping around and they need their turmeric, right? Right.
So badly. Yeah, so badly. They really do. They're old. Those leprechauns are old. You know what I mean?
Oh my good, aren't they old? Did you? And there's another. Oh, look at this. Can I just say one more? I just get so hot and heavy when I read this stuff. Look at that. Potential anti-cancer activity of turmeric. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Effect of turmeric on Alzheimer's disease. Come on. The research is there, guys. It's all there. So use your turmeric. Oils for every age. Every age should be using turmeric. Okay, so that's it for tonight. Next week, we're gonna talk about skin and all that jazz. I'm gonna stop the recording, but if you have any questions, you